Okay, so today we have a 2008 Civic Si. It is running, we're going to tune it today on Ktuner with the V2 unit so we can load up a few different maps, because we're going to run one map with the full tune and one map with a Crackle mod to it. So it'll have the Crackle tune on Decel. But for this car, we have pretty much a stock setup. It's stock K20 Z3 with Typhoon Intake but a modified exhaust. So you're saying this is, it's kind of a half and half. It's stock exhaust.
Yeah, half and half, yeah.
So modified, so no longer a factory cat, but a resonator in its place.
Yep.
And then some stock pipe, and no more factory muffler though.
No more factory
Straight
muffler.
through resonator as a muffler.
Yeah.
So should sound pretty good. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Do some baseline pulls and then get to tuning the Ktuner V2. So let's see how it goes, see how much it makes.
I'm guessing like 163.
No, it's better than that.
No.
So with the stock map, like the stock tune,
Yeah.
it put down stock 189 and 134.
What?
So yeah, not too bad.
That's not too bad. I think there's 250 on it.
250K?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in miles, but 250,000 kilometers is a fair amount. So yeah, in miles that's like 155,000 miles. So that's a lot of miles and a lot of kilometers. Anyways, so yeah, 189, 134 all stock. So now I'll start tuning it, see how much, if we can get some more out of it. Okay, so because we're working with Ktuner, I figured I would show you guys a little bit about how to do the Crackle Decel tune with the Ktuner, because I've already done it with Honda. It's exact same concept. Basically, the decel columns, which are these first two, you can either use just the first one or two, depending on the car. Every car is slightly different, so you got to experiment to see what works best. But in this case, right now I got a value of -20. So let's see how that works out on this car, and then we'll go from there. So one caveat to Ktuner. There's no edit all, so you actually have to go into each and every map. Because this is a 2008 Civic Si, there are multiple VTC cam angle maps. So one for 0, one for 10, one for 20, one for 30, one for 40. So you have to make sure you make this change for all of these maps, otherwise it won't work. Technically, you don't have to do all of these maps because the VTC cam angle will actually most likely be in 0 or 5 or 10, but it's easier just to do it to all of them, just to make sure that you don't miss anything. But in this case, the decel is in 0 VTC angle, so technically you'd only have to do it to the 0 degree ignition table, but as a rule of thumb, it's just easier to do it to all of them. Anyways, hopefully that helps, and let's see how it works out. So that was -20 degrees ignition in all the ignition tables, so that seemed to work out very well. I will probably try some different angles and see how it goes and go from there. All right, so we're gonna try -10 degrees ignition now and see if it's better or worse or whatnot. that was minus 10 degrees. It seemed different. It had a little bit more aggressive pops, but it didn't seem as consistent as the minus 20. So again, every car is going to be different. Best to play around with it. We'll probably play around with it a little bit more, maybe minus 15, maybe minus 5, and see what works out best. Okay, so all said and done. What did it make? Peak it made 195, I believe, but it basically made 10 horsepower everywhere. And in certain ranges, like right around here, at 6,000, went from 126 to 152, so over 25 horsepower in that mid-range area. All by cleaning up the VTEC engagement, smoothing out VTCs, adjusting VTC. So what we ended up here was a combination of 30 degrees VTC down low, transitions at 30, and then quickly ramps up to 35, 40, carries 40 till about the very end near red line, and then it tapers off a bit to get the best results. So that's it for today. Not too bad, and sounds pretty cool with the Decel tune. Hopefully you guys like this video. That's it for today, and if you do, please like and subscribe.